want to invite a friend, Madison, of the Sunrise Providence Hub, to tell us why she's in this fight.
Hello everyone, I'm feeling so energized by the energy that we've seen today and seeing the incredible art that was made during the summit this weekend. I feel so proud to be a part of this movement with all of you. So I'm here to talk to Gina Raimondo because I'm here to speak on behalf of my own future. I'm here to speak on behalf of the planet that doesn't share a language that you and I share. And I am also here to speak on behalf of my younger siblings who turned 8 years old this past summer. I grew up here in Rhode Island. As a kid, I was a little socially awkward. I had some issues making connections with people, but I had no problem at all making connections with the trees, the grass, the ocean. Those were my people. I was very lucky that I had parents that cared about cultivating my relationship with the earth. And I was sent to incredible camps to beautiful places here in Rhode Island, like with the Audubon Society and the Bristol Town Camps that are along the shore and at the town beaches. And I got to experience Sachuest, which is an incredible nature preserve in Newport. I feel very lucky to have had that experience, and it ultimately gave me a sense of identity as a child that felt a little lost when it comes to communicating with people. And I still visit these places today, and they still mean a lot to me. A couple years ago, it was the fall of 2017, and I was about to graduate college. My peers and I, we were looking forward to the rest of our lives. We were dreaming about our futures. I was studying art. I was dreaming about becoming an artist and what my life was going to look like post-graduation. But also in the fall of 2017, something else happened. It was the end of a 12-year spell where we saw no hurricanes over a Category 3 land in the United States. And that season, within a 3-week period, we saw 3 categories that met those, or 3 hurricanes that met those qualifications. We saw Hurricane Harvey that was raging at a Category 4. We saw Hurricane Irma at a Category 5, as well as Hurricane Maria, also a Category 5. And I remember I was studying in the Hudson Valley of New York, so I was far away from these travesties. But I could feel the after effects of Hurricane Irma. It did come to New York. There were really strong winds, really heavy rain, and we were experiencing those effects for at least 3 to 4 days. And I remember walking to my dark room one day, and I looked up at the sky and I was feeling the wind on my body. I could feel the rain coming down on my face. And I saw the gray expanse across the sky that had been there for a few days. And I knew that in that moment I was physically connected to a weather pattern that had taken 134 lives just a few days before. And I was furious. I was furious and enraged and feeling really helpless because those news stories that had been coming in on my feed for the past couple of weeks, I knew that this could be about Rhode Island. I was thinking about home. Those horror stories could be the stories of my own community here in Rhode Island. We are the ocean state. At this point, it was only a matter of time. So I was feeling frustrated because I was at the beginning of the rest of my life. I was a senior in college. And instead of dreaming about being an artist, pursuing a successful career that I've been working towards for a very long time, a pin was put in that because there is a crisis that my generation has to deal with. And here we are. Woo! I also felt incredibly angry because I'm thinking about those landforms like Sachuest, the nature preserve. I'm thinking of those beaches where I snorkeled in 2 feet of water just to observe blue crabs, and how all of that nature is at risk. This land here in Rhode Island, the natural beauty of Rhode Island that taught me how to love and respect the earth, was at risk. And even more infuriating, I'm thinking about my younger siblings who are 8 years old. I'm thinking about my sister and how difficult it is to describe to an 8-year-old what it means to be in this climate crisis, and that if we ever had to evacuate, that she might lose her school, she might lose her home, she might lose her friends, and she might lose a member of our family. And it is even more infuriating to me when I think about my brother, because he has autism, and it is really difficult to even portray to him the concept of what stranger danger is, let alone what it means to be in this climate crisis. He needs continuity, he needs consistency in his schedule, he needs structure. And if he loses his home, his school, his teacher's aides, one of us, one member of my family, I don't know how that's going to affect him. It's hard enough to think about my sister, let alone someone who isn't neurotypical. And I don't know how to prepare to serve his needs, if it ever comes to this. So Gina Raimondo, I am asking you to stand with your constituents instead of taking $500,000 from fossil fuel industries and standing against the health and safety of the people that you apparently are supposed to serve.
Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Does it weigh on you at all? 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 Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on now? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?